All right. We got snow and stuff, so I got to be careful where I'm at with this. Let's see. I forgot Marantz uses these tiny little finely threaded screws. They're like, and then I think if you buy like the wood kit, you end up getting longer ones. So these had an optional wood kit. That would have been really nice, but oh, lovely! I can hear the kids making a bunch of noise inside. You know, I got really bad hearing, but I swear it's like it's an amplifier in the bedroom. They're just like so loud. This thing literally has 4 screws. Maybe that's somebody else's kids making noise. Yeah, no, that's them. Probably fighting. I just want to hurry up and get this thing done. It's cold out here. Ooh, that almost ended up badly. Man. Oh. I try to be kind of gentle because there can be labor. I'm pretty careful over here usually. Well, this thing's filthy. I guess this is the power supply. So this is supposed to be capacitively coupled type of amplifier. So the amplifier uses capacitors to couple, and then the 2230 non-B uses something else. The date on this is 1977, July 12th. So I'm still older than that. And I'm going to probably grab like something else, kind of try and wipe some of this stuff down, because the, oh boy. So it's so cold, my compressor doesn't want to start. What it's going to ultimately do is blow the circuit breaker. I'm just going to leave it alone. It always does this when it's cold. Sometimes I'll take like a paintbrush. Boy, this is pretty nasty. And I'll get in here with the paintbrush. Back in a minute. Alright, let me see here. Okay. I just bring it in close. Alright. So this has the pass transistors over here inside of it. So what I do is I take this, because you can't get everything by blowing it out with the air hose. I
I just try to be kind of careful. This is really nice how they have all like the individual circuit boards. I was reading a thing where these guys were saying these are like the most easy to deal with ones because of some of the way they make the designs. I'm really impressed with how this thing sounds. I had another Marantz, I think it was like something ending with a 15, and it was 15 watts. And it sounded really good, but it didn't go very loud. And I found it in a place I moved in at. It was sitting in a garbage can, halfway full of water. And the receiver was like up to here with water. There was actually a permanent mark in the display from the water damage. But what was wrong with it was the receiver didn't work at all. FM didn't work. I think AM did. And I ended up selling it to some college kid in like Roseburg or Eugene, Oregon. And he was just going to use it for the amplifier, and that's all I was using it for. It sounded really good. But like I said, it was only 15 watts. Anyway. The kids aren't behaving, and you'd probably hear them in the background. It's like sometimes they know I'm recording, and so they will decide to misbehave on purpose. Anyway, I'd like to get it a little bit cleaner than this, but I mean, and also I need to get in at the controls and things like that. I don't have any deoxit. I don't really want to put anything on it at this point. There's a lot of debate as far as like what you can use to clean the controls and different opinions. So for now, I just want to do a little more research. I'm not well versed on it, but usually what I do is I use Walmart SuperTech lubricant spray on controls, and it seems to work pretty good, and I've never had it ruin anything. But having said that, I don't know if that's the true deal or not. So I guess these might actually be the audio transistors. I don't know how this thing works. Yeah, these are the audio transistors. Very interesting. Marantz. So I think one's a driver. Pretty cool. I'd imagine they would be pretty hard to obtain also. We want to get this off of here, but it's going to require a toothbrush and some cleaning. And I'm not ready to do all that. Now, if I can remove the knobs, I can put them in the ultrasonic cleaner. I think there might be nicotine stains on the front of this. I'm not real sure, but there's kind of a hazy residue. So, let's get this thing back together. This is good enough for now. Maybe I'll just leave it even like this. Bring it in the house. Alright, I'm going to put it back together. Alright, and then I'm going to set it back up. Alright, so this is where it's going to be. We're going to test it. These clips for what they are, V36s. Icon V36s. Let's make sure the volume's down. Okay. So we need to clean it really good. There's a little bit of this funny stuff here, which I think maybe might be from a smoker. But from a distance, it looks good. So anyway, we'll catch you guys later. I'll make another video on it later on, but I'm going to let her play around with it for a while.